welcome back to a new video, fellas. I got a, what's this, an '08 Mazda 3 hatchback. The guy sold it to me. It says it has transmission problems. The steering, it's an electronic steering, so it was acting up. I brought a fresh battery there, and as soon as I put it on, the problem with the steering went away. Driving it home, all the lights came on, check engine light, traction control, and the transmission did shift erratic for a little bit, but so far so good. Most likely these cars are known for having problem with the TCM. The TCM starts bugging, starts acting up, and the transmission starts acting. Other than that, I hear like a suspension noise. I was able to get it up to 80. Had a little bit of vibration, might be from the tires being flat, or who knows, but it definitely has a suspension noise. So we'll start looking into that. We'll order a TCM or go to the junkyard for a TCM, and we'll see how we can fix this puppy. It has a little rust in all the same places around the fender and the side skirts. But other than that, these cars are pretty good. Not ripped in any way. Back looks good. It has 237 miles, but the guy mentioned that the engine was changed with a less mile engine, and I believe him. It looks in pretty good shape. Didn't have any paperwork, but I only paid $500 for this car, so can't get too picky. The temperature is holding just fine. So, and the AC works, and the heater works. Everything works. I think I got a good deal. Just got to fix it. So, come with me to this journey, and I'll show you what I do. All right, guys, we got home safe. The car brought us here, but once I checked the check engine light, it gave me a code for the TCM. There it is. Hold on. So there you have it. Lost communication with TCM. Like I was saying earlier, all these cars got problem with the transmission, but it's not the transmission, it's the TCM. It will shift erratic, it will downshift hard, or not run at all sometimes, and it's just the TCM. So I'm gonna go ahead and look for a TCM. In the meantime, I'm gonna start cleaning it and getting it ready and seeing what the suspension noise is all about. But you know, it has rust in the same places where they all have a little bit of rust. Here, it's nasty, it's dirty, I gotta clean it. Rims look like they need some cleaning too. The engine doesn't seem like has a lot going on here, like leaks or anything bad. Everything looks pretty good. On this side, that's faded. The hood, it's a little faded too, so I'm gonna clean it, that back part. You see how that's faded. And there is definitely some body work done here. A little rust, but overall, a little rust there too in the front. But it looks good. I think if I clean it up, it's gonna look good. The tints help it. They got tints. You know, everything's in good shape. I mean, like I said, it's a $500 car. But these Mazdas, they're pretty good. The engines are pretty good. Like any Japanese car, just gotta maintain it, and they last forever. It's missing this lens. This lens right here. It's missing. I gotta get that. But it's gonna clean up well. You'll see. It came with a spare tire and a battery. This battery is bad. Handles, door handles, and the mats. I was looking for the mats too. So This is a plus. And that's it, fellas. Now let's look for a TCM. Well, so far I got the vehicle washed and vacuumed some. I haven't detailed it much, but it's a lot cleaner. I've been driving it a little bit here and there, but it's a lot cleaner. And I've been looking to see where can I find a TCM, and they got some through eBay and Amazon. But I figure before I order it, I gotta look at a number. They usually have a number on it, and you either let the vendor know your VIN number or the number on the module to get the right module for your car. So I'm gonna quickly make a video show you where the module is for the transmission, which is usually the problem with these Mazdas when they have transmission problem, is the TCM, like I said before. All right, usually you have a piece of plastic that goes from here to here. Take that out, remove the cover for the battery. You can go ahead and remove this one too that's the engine computer right there. We're gonna go ahead and remove the battery. You wanna remove this piece right here, 10mm and 10mm. And these are usually 10mm too when they haven't been changed, but they've been changed before. So this is gonna be ½ inch and ½ inch, but the original ones are 10mm. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove these, and the battery out. All right, got the battery removed completely. The battery hold on this side was spinning with the bolt, so I wasn't able to remove it completely, but not a big deal. I was able to swing it out of the way. Now what we're gonna do is locate, we gotta take this whole cover piece off, this whole base. So we're gonna go ahead and remove that bolt right there. I'm gonna go ahead and remove this plate right here. And I gotta get that clip off of it and remove this plate and remove whatever's holding it down. Gotta remove this, and I'm gonna work on this because the TCM is right underneath there. All right, got this plastic off. Had a few clips holding it down. Had this and this. I got that bolt out. I'm supposed to have another bolt here. I think this is another one. I'm not sure, but I'll look into it. I gotta clean it up. And yeah, that one right there was another bolt. And when I tried to when I cleaned it and I tried to grab it with the socket, put the socket on it, it was not coming out. It was stripped already from the rust. So I ended up getting one of my sockets from my kit that extract rounded off bolts. And man, it worked just beautiful. Get yourself one of these if you don't have one, because you know how it is. It's an easy task, but it never turns out to be as easy as we planned because of stuff like this. This one didn't come out. That one was stripped. I think it's pretty loose now. Now we're gonna somehow detach part of the computer, I think, from it. But anyway, so far so good, guys. Let's keep on moving forward. These are 10mm, if I didn't say that. Now we're gonna have to go ahead and remove the box and try to maybe move the computer to the side. I don't know. We'll see. I did this a while back. I don't remember exactly, but I think I'm right. Oh yeah. I'm gonna disconnect the computer here, and the computer and the cover are gonna come out as one. Let's get it. All right, guys. I got the box out. Disconnected the connectors, the plugs that went to the computer. Removed the wire harness from here, and the wires for the battery that ran through here. And then I took it out, pulling it away and up like so. Okay, and that's it. It's out. These right here are gonna fall right in place because one is longer than the other. The way you take these off is you squeeze there, squeeze that down right there, that tab, Squeeze that tab down, and then you push this one back. You peel it back. Okay, once you insert it into the computer, you push this forward, and this guides it into the computer socket. And also when you're taking it out and you pull this one back, it pops the plug right out of the computer. The way it's set up, it falls into these fall into some locking pins on the computer, and when you move it forward, it pushes the plug in. When you pull it back, it releases the plug, it moves it out. Simple, but you do have to squeeze that in and then pull. And now we have to locate the TCM, which is down here. There it is. That right there is the TCM. That right there is the TCM. It has a plug just like the computer on the top has. And what we gotta do is take off 3 10mm bolts. Hope that is holding it. That's one there, as you can see. Probably has one on each side. And the plug. It's a little uncomfortable, but it's easy. Very easy, very, very easy. You could also take this off. 10mm, 10mm. These look like 17. And I don't think nothing else is holding it, but that's another option. You can take this cover off and get to it, but it's right there. Let me see if I can get to it and take it out without removing this plate. Okay, got the first bolt out. Here it is. That's the way it looked. It had this piece of plastic on it, so this thing was sitting right here, and this plastic was in the bolt, sitting like this, so you couldn't see it. Pop this out, and then you see the bolts right here. Okay, that goes, remember when you put it back, insert this and that once it's sitting nice and tight. That way your wires are not rubbing where they're not supposed to, then go back to the way they were. That's factory, or from factory. All right, let's work on the other bolts. Okay, we got the front bolt out, which went right in there. That was easy. Ended up using a low profile socket, a shallow socket, with a small, where did I put it? Oh, this guy right here. With a small 1/4 inch. All right. Now we're gonna work on what I think is the worst one, which is here in this corner somewhere. I gotta get through here or through here to get it. And there you have it, guys. It's out. Completely out. So the problem with these TCM, they sit right on top of the, underneath this cover and on top of the transmission, and they get really hot. And they start having all kinds of problems. So once I get the other one, I don't think I'm gonna remount it there. I'm gonna zip tie it to up here somewhere. Zip tie it to up here, maybe like this. I don't know, like this. And I think it'll have better airflow back there. A lot of people will cut and relocate the plug way over here or in the front. I'm not gonna do all that. I'm just gonna relocate it, put it up here somewhere where it has enough flow. But that's pretty much it, fellas. That's how you get to the TCM on the Mazdas, the Mazda 3. I think from 04 to 2012, I think they have problems with the TCMs. All you gotta do is get a fresh one, get a one that's working, and you have your car running again. It didn't take much. 10mm, a few wrenches, deep ones, small ones, maybe a screwdriver. In my case, I needed the 1/2 inch for the battery terminals. Definitely get yourself a socket set like this to extract, rounded out heads on bolts. They grab pretty good. You got to get it so it's nice and tight, and then hit it with a hammer and then turn it, and it usually is either going to break or it's gonna come out, because they get pretty rusty. You know, water settles for some reason inside the cover and just messes it all up. But anyway, hopefully you learned something from this video, guys. If you like the video, please like, subscribe. It's free. I got a lot of videos on cars and stuff that I do. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm gonna go into Amazon and eBay and start looking for one of these. You can also go to your local junkyard and get yourself one. It's up to you. They can go in a junkyard, they can go, you know, it varies. It might be 50 bucks, it might be 100 bucks. Online, I see them for 300, 400. But it's convenient to order and get it. When you go to a junkyard, you might get one that is already messed up, or you might encounter problems. You gotta bring tools, it might be nasty. It's up to you, whatever you wanna do. All right, as you can see that sometimes things get a little complicated and you need all the kinds of tools, stuff like that, but it's easy. It's pretty easy, pretty simple. So thank you again for watching, guys. Catch you in the next one.